Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Freak Out to Chill Out. This evening's practice will work towards soothing anxiety. And this has come to me because over the last 24 hours I've been feeling some anxiety myself and lost a little sleep and been a little bit fearful. And in the past, I have a tradition of perhaps pretending not to be anxious and perhaps even being a little bit afraid of being overwhelmed by my anxiety and my fear. So pretending it's not there, suppressing it, and generally how that works out for me is that it pops out at the most unexpected moments. Perhaps being a little bit cross with someone, perhaps not getting any sleep, perhaps winding up my nervous system. There are many ways that anxiety and fear will express itself, usually in inappropriate ways, at inappropriate times, and it doesn't actually resolve it. So I thought, when I was thinking today what our meditation would be this evening, I thought I may not be the only person who is a little bit afraid of their own anxiety. And anxiety in itself arises from fear. And it's no surprise that we have all experienced fear in these last few weeks, coming and going, and maybe for some of us it's a constant background. Our world has changed significantly and very quickly, and change is always something that draws out fear in us, because most of the time we live in an illusion that everything is constant and will stay the same. And if nothing else, the last few months globally has shown us that actually really is an illusion. So my invitation to you tonight is, even if a tiny infinitesimal, that word, that means infinity, you can nurture your fear. You can hold it and allow that other side of yourself, that loving, kind, compassionate side of yourself, hold your fear in the knowledge that you're strong enough to hold your fear. So I invite you now to make yourself comfortable. And know that, as always, comfort can be found sitting, comfort can be found lying down, and comfort can be found walking around the room or standing up. Allow your body to tell you what you need this evening. If you are choosing to lay down, the invitation is to have something both above your chest and underneath your head, supporting your neck, so that when your chest is slightly raised, you're less likely to fall asleep. Although, having said that, if you do fall asleep, it's okay. It'll all be happening in the background anyway. So take a few moments to get yourself comfortable, and then we'll begin. And now that we're beginning, I invite you to become aware of your body. Notice the position of your body, its contact with the floor beneath you. The position of your arms and your legs and your head. And if there's any adjustments that you can make to make your body 5% more comfortable, take the time to make those adjustments now. And then let your attention rest with your breath. Allow your breath to soften. Breath flowing in and breath softly and slowly flowing out. Soft inhalations and soft, slow exhalations. You may notice that already your mind is starting to soften. And before we go too far into our practice this evening, I invite you to notice where you feel anxiety in your body. I also invite you to set an intention for tonight's practice. Something along the lines of soothing your own anxiety. I can, I am. Perhaps you might even like to think about being strong enough to hold your anxiety. And then put that intention aside while we rotate our attention around our body. As you notice the sensations in your jaw and the hinges of your jaw. Your lips, your teeth and gums, the inside surfaces of your mouth, your whole mouth, your left ear, your right ear, both ears at the same time. Your nose, your soft breath flowing in and out of both nostrils. Sensing, not thinking, noticing your left eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, whole left eye, right eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, whole right eye. Letting your awareness rest in both eyes at the same time. Radiant sensation. And now let your attention rest in the crown of your head, the back of your head, your whole face and head, your neck and your throat. As you take your attention into your left shoulder, your left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, hand and fingers, the palm of your hand and your whole left arm, radiant sensation. Your right shoulder, right upper arm, right elbow, right forearm, wrist, hand and fingers, your entire right palm and arm. And now hold both arms in your attention simultaneously. Both arms radiant sensation. Sensing, not thinking, your upper chest and back. Your middle chest and back. Your belly and lower back. The whole front of your torso. The whole back of your torso. Becoming aware of your left hip, left thigh, left knee, left lower leg, left ankle, left foot and toes. Noticing your whole left leg from toes into hip. Your right hip, right thigh, right knee, right lower leg, ankle, foot and toes. Sensing your whole right leg. And now both whole legs and your pelvic girdle. Radiant sensation. Vibrant. Alive. And now the whole front of your body. the whole back of your body, the whole left side, front and back, and the whole right side, front and back, the whole inside of your body, the whole outside of your body, your whole body, radiant, vibrant sensation. And now once again bringing your attention into your breath. As you begin counting your breath in the following way. Breathing in, 1. Breathing out, 1. Breathing in, 2. Breathing out, 2. Carrying on in this way until you reach 7. And then beginning at 1 again. And if you forget where you're up to, that's absolutely fine. Begin again at 1. Breathing in 1, breathing out 1. Breathing in 2, breathing out 2. Gently and softly counting your breath up to 7 and starting again. And now turning your attention to the inner resource that you found in yesterday's meditation. And if you weren't in yesterday's meditation, your inner resource is something that makes you feel the most warm, the most loved, and the safest. It might be how you feel in your loved one's arms, or the memory of a pet, or someone's voice. It may come quickly or it may not. Just allow yourself to notice and feel this inner resource. The rich feeling of being and well-being as you rest in your inner resource. knowing that this is within you at any time. And now that you feel safe and secure, bathed in your inner resource, remember again your experience of anxiety. Just dip your toes in. Notice where it is in your body and what the sensation is. And when you're ready, return your attention to your inner resource. The feeling of being and well-being associated with a memory or an experience or a partner or an animal. And now in your own time, I invite you to allow your attention to flow between that experience of anxiety and your inner resource. Knowing that at any time you can stay in your inner resource. And now, if it feels appropriate for you, I invite you to hold both the anxiety and the inner resource in your attention at the same time. And notice what happens. Knowing that at any time you can return to your inner resource where you feel safe and loved. And now letting go as best you can, putting aside without thinking or analyzing your inner resource and the experience that you've just had. Knowing that you have the strength to go forward and and the tool to be able to hold the anxiety when it and if it returns. Your inner resource will always be with you. And as you put that aside, notice a joy as you stand back from yourself, a joy and a spaciousness that has arrived. Allow that joy to spread through your experience of being and well-being. Flowing into your spacious mind and your body that is at ease. And now drawing yourself back towards your waking state. Eyes open or not. Body alive. Fingers and toes moving. Allowing your legs and your arms to stretch and twist. And whenever you're ready, bringing your palms together and warming them up. Let's make it harder to do as the year goes on. And then cup them over your eyes and allow your eyeballs to be soothed by this dark warmth. And then let the fingers part, massage through your forehead, through your scalp. Around the edges of your ears, inside and behind your ears. Small circles with your fingertips along your jaw, around your mouth, outside of your nose, along your cheekbones, and then smooth through your forehead, over your scalp, and off your shoulders. 3 times, just flicking off any last bits. And then, if it's comfortable for you, bringing your palms to your heart. May all beings be at peace, and may you live in the true peace of your own heart. I hope you found this experience soothing, and I invite you to remember as you go forward over the next days and weeks that you have an inner resource that enables you to hold and not be afraid of anxiety when it comes. Thank you and good night. May you sleep blissfully.